Welcome to episode 6 of EDM Society. In this episode I'll do a full in-depth review of deadmau5's newest album. Album title goes here, and I answer questions from you guys, kind of like Q&A, so let's get on with the show. It comes to no surprise that deadmau5 is an amazing artist, but even if you don't like his music, you just gotta appreciate him being real to his fans and being an amazing independent artist. And as a lot of deadmau5 fans know, his music is very versatile, and his extreme versatility really does show in his newest album. Even though me personally, I don't think it's his best work, I do love how he has gone all out and attempted to make music that is outside of his Forced EDM Bubble, to, kind of go into other genres and whatnot. That's what I really like about this album. He just doesn't give a f***. If he wants to make a hip-hop song, he will make a hip-hop song off the rails. But in all seriousness, a lot of EDM artists these days tend to stick to the one genre, and it kind of gets repetitive and boring. I for one don't really want to be that artist that does that. But deadmau5 really does go all out and produce other genres if you actually listen to his more unknown works. And that's what I really like about deadmau5. That's why I look up to him, because he always tries something new. But to me, the track that really stands out in this album is Failbait. But there's been a lot of controversy about the song. Maybe it's because of its really crude lyrics. Maybe because it's such a different song than what deadmau5 usually produces. Maybe it's because it's not really like deadmau5 to make a hip-hop song with the rappers and whatnot. Personally, I think this song's really great. He really kept that classic hip-hop feel, but at the same time he really added that deadmau5 feel to it, and that takes skill. That takes someone that only deadmau5 can do. But for you classic deadmau5 fans, there's also some songs for you. One of his newest and personally one of his best songs that he's ever made, The Veld, featuring artist Chris James, or singer, whatever you like to call him, features on this album too. Personally, my favourite song on the album, There Might Be Coffee, also, has old deadmau5 style elements to it, but at the same time it has some new deadmau5 style elements to it, and I really like it. The drums though kind of remind me of Strobe, but I don't know. So all in all, it has a lot of classic deadmau5 songs, but at the same time it has a lot of new ones, really different ones, and it's really clumbled all of those different songs into about 10, 11, 12 songs, I think it is. And that takes a lot of skill, so yeah, I really like this album. I'm probably give it about a 4 out of 5. Personally, it's not really his best work, in my opinion. His best work, in my opinion, is 4 times 4 equals 12. I always mess that up. This album's great. You can buy it on iTunes or you can get it in store. It's really cheap actually. It's not really that expensive, so you should get it if you're a deadmau5 fan and you like deadmau5 music and you kind of want something different from deadmau5. This album's right for you. But now's the time of the video where I answer questions from you guys that you guys have asked me in the comments, YouTube, emails, Facebook, whatever. Kaylin asks, do you love me? Of course I do. Would you rather be a vegan prostitute or a cannibal nun? XOXOXO. That was asked by Sophie, and I have no idea what those two are, but I'm gonna say the cannibal nun. I don't know why, it just sounds cool. Emma asks, what possessed you to buy a horse mask? Well, for starters, they are freaking awesome. And they're so derpy, and I saw a guy on YouTube wear a horse mask, and it was dancing around with a horse mask, and it looked really cool, and I pretty much pissed myself laughing. And I wanted to get one, so I got one, and happy ending. Yeah. Tiffany asks, where can I buy a munchkin cat or whatever they're called? Probably from the pet store. Aiden asks, how big is your salon? 6 meters. Next question. Tiffany asks, what inspired you to make this YouTube series? Well, I've always, actually, since a few years ago, I've always loved EDM, and I really wanted to show that my love for EDM through a way that everyone would like. Maybe in a comedy show or something like that, so I decided to kind of do something different and make a show dedicated to EDM, but at the same time it's for everyone, so everyone's happy. Next question. Tiffany asks, who created the first EDM song thing, whatever, just you know what I mean, right? I have no idea what you mean, but if you mean the first person to ever make an EDM song, I have no clue at all. EDM's been around for a long time, ever since the disco era, and if you want to research that, that's fine. But me personally, I don't really know who created the first EDM track. I'm sorry. Next question. Andre, question 1 from Andre is, for how long have you been doing music? I've been serious about it for 2 years, but I've actually been producing and messing around on FL Studio for about 4 years now. Question number 2 from Andre, what do you want to do for a living? I want to be a full-time music producer, but if that doesn't really go too well. I would like to be a YouTuber, kind of like, you know, someone that gets paid by YouTube to make videos. Maybe from EDM Society, I don't know, but my dream has always been to be a musician of some sort, and now is my time to shine. Because, you know, I'm finally good at something that's related to music, and that's music producing. So, hopefully that goes well for my future. Question 3. What can we expect from EDM in the future? If you mean by the EDM, like, in whole, like, not the show, I don't really know. EDM's always changing and shaping, different all the time. Started out with Daft Punk, kind of, you know, the whole funky thing, but now it's going to deadmau5, you know, professional griefers kind of stuff. It's always shaping and changing, and personally I don't really know, but I'm excited to see what EDM brings for us in the future. Okay, so Paul asks, what got you into EDM? Well, a while ago my friend Erin showed me Ghost and Stuff by deadmau5, and I was like, deadmau5, who's that? But then I listened to it and I kind of hated it at the start, but I kept on listening to it and I actually kind of liked it. And then I, you know, searched up more deadmau5 songs and I listened to Strobe and all that stuff, and it really got me into the whole electronic music scene, and ever since then I've just been a huge EDM fanatic, and I've always loved EDM and EDM music. Yeah. So that's it for the questions. Now on to the fact of the week, or the day, whatever you want to call it, brought to you by me and the internet. Oh yeah, the fact of the week brought to you by me and the interwebs. It's a wide misconception that it's really expensive to make electronic music, and people out there are thinking you have to be a millionaire to have all this equipment. But really, to get all that equipment, it is expensive. But some of the best electronic productions are made only on the shoestring budgets, whatever you want to call it. Basically what that means is that a lot of electronic music that has been really good was only made just by under $100 or something. So really, electronic music, if you want to make it on the computer, it's not really that expensive, to be honest. Anyone can start it, anyone can do it. It's for anyone. So I had to do the outro on my computer because my camera died. But thank you for watching this episode of EDM Society. This was episode 6. I hope you liked it, and I hope you enjoyed the Q&A. I hope you liked the deadmau5 album title goes here, album review, and I hope you like the fact, and I hope you like the whole episode, and I actually hope you like the show. If you really do like the show, you can show me some love by subscribing. Hit that subscribe button. It's down there now because of stupid YouTube. But all in all, thank you for watching this episode of EDM Society. I hope you liked it. I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.